So as ecosystems change, ecosystems evolve. Sometimes we have new animals come in, sometimes animals go out based on habitat changes. Some things happen for several different reasons, and we have to start talking about endangered and extinct animals and plants. So when a plant or animal is endangered, it means, and the word endangered starts with an E, and you can see that the root of that is danger. Like this is a warning that it could be really bad. When a plant or animal becomes endangered, when that's their classification, it means that their population is at a number that's alarming, and that if we don't do something to help it, they could then become extinct. Extinct means that there are no longer any living organisms of that species. So if it's the animal, if it's the plant, whatever it is, there are none of them living on Earth anymore. So extinct is, the worst. That means something has happened to where there are no more of these animals. Endangered, that's our warning that we need to change, we need to do something. Otherwise, these plants and animals are going to become extinct. So some different reasons that animals might become endangered and then eventually extinct is pollution. So different pollutions can impact, so like in the ocean, if there are oil spills or things that happen in the ocean, that can impact the animals, like direct pollution or side effects with polluted air. Habitat loss is another reason for animals to become endangered and then eventually extinct. If they live in the rainforest and a lot of the rainforest is being cut down, then they don't have anywhere to go. So that can be a reason that animals become endangered or extinct. Overhunting is another one. So we've learned in social studies about during westward expansion, all the buffalo that were out there and how everybody just hunted buffalo, and then the numbers got like really critically low. So that's an example of how overhunting, which it was stopped and the population was able to recover some, but it's still not what it used to be. But that's an example of how overhunting can greatly impact a species and the amount of species of that animal there are. And new predators can also be a reason that animals might become endangered or extinct. If a new predator moves in, then it can throw the whole food chain off, and some animals they can't cope with it. Maybe they are that predator's favorite prey, and their species just can't survive it. So what happens in the United States when this happens? There is an endangered species list, and that tells of animals in the United States, that tells animals that we really need to be watching out for. And so once an animal gets on an endangered species list, then things can be done for them. There can be money set aside to help efforts to repopulate. They're protected. So if it's an animal that is on the endangered species list, they're protected. You can't hunt them, and their habitats are protected. So once they make that list, it's never a good thing because it means they're in trouble, but then it means that they can get some help to make sure that their species does not go extinct.